Welcome to the podcast. I got hurt doing the safety dance.
Woo! Ow! Hashtag just saying.
Thank you so much for joining us again. I am Tara.
Who am I? Sean.
I was going to say, I need to see ID. Sir, do you know how fast you were going? This is not the car you want
Not
to
fast enough, you caught me.
I know. It's like, well, you sped also to catch up to me to tell me to do the thing.
If I had my
you
last
didn't want
car,
me to do.
it'd be a little different.
Why?
Last car was a Charger.
Hmm.
Catch up with me then.
Catch up with me then. All they need is snow, and they are catching up to you in a minute. They could throw snowballs at your car and still catch you. Ka-ping, ka-ping, ka-ping.
My next one's going to be all-wheel.
You gotta get all-wheel drive around here.
Yep.
It's so much easier.
You want your favorite type of sports car, get all-wheel drive.
I am still...
Tara.
Yes. As much as I,
One, I don't
avoid
want to
it,
be.
yeah. There are some perks. A lot of it, no. A lot of it, no. I'm still looking at what I want to do as far as, because I've been, since a year ago, I've been thinking about trading my car in.
Mm-hmm. Something different.
And I'm still thinking about it. I have it down now to where the trade-in value is what I owe on it. Mm. So, now is a good time. I don't want to, roll over things. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to walk away at zero,
Mm-hmm.
So, you have dinner coming back to haunt you? You're doing that old man suppressing the Bert thing? It's like...
Nope. Let him talk.
We have... Yes. For the audio folks, we do the first half of the show on YouTube, and you can watch it.
Please do.
It is fun. And for the video folks, you can catch the whole show in audio form on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play.
Playtime, baby.
You can also follow us on social media. We are on the Facebook and the Instagram.
Gramming.
And now that I got all that horn out of the way.
Whoring.
Yes.
Slut.
And I'm doing it for free. That is
Cheap slut.
That is a horrible prostitute.
That's a horrible whore.
That is a horrible whore. That's like the opposite of whoring. That's just existing. It's a Tuesday. I'm just muttering around.
Hemming and hawing.
Yeah, hemming and hawing. My dad's favorite expression. So, this is actually kind of funny. I had I've been in physical therapy for my back because my back is busted, and I'm still very broken because I got my reevaluation this week. They reevaluated my progress, and my progress has been shit. Is essentially what he said. His thing, right? So I go in, and the physical therapist always has 15 other people they're helping. So he was doing my evaluation and the girl next to me's evaluation, and she was in there for her knees, right? She was a little bit of a thing. I could have put her in my pocket and walked out the door, and nobody would have noticed. And so she had knee trouble, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, that thing when you get older. And my doctor does it to me all the time. Every time I go to him with something, he'll go, oh, yeah, I got that. She was sitting there, and she's like, oh, my knees, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, my knee sucks, too. I feel you. I just wanted to be like, I understand. So, she's been doing physical therapy for her knees. Now, he was having me do my stretching and bullshit exercises that I really hate doing. They hurt so bad. And I know that's the whole point of it, but still. It's
I was thinking about last time you talked about it. That's why I'm laughing.
Oh, God. Well, this is not going to be any better of a story.
Give me 3 sets of 10. You mean 30.
Oh, he hated me so hard for that. He's like, no, 3 sets of 10. So I still don't have the numbers memorized. Every time they give me something to do, I'll go, how many? I sound like...
Sir, how many, sir?
Exactly. You know what I feel like is like a short order cook? I need egg sandwiches. How many? I'll get him to you in a minute.
Can't you make a bloody risotto?
Yeah. I know. Where's the lamb sauce?
Raw!
It's fucking raw. So, me and this dude, I mean, we get along okay, and so he's like giving me exercises to do, and then the girl next to me is like, he told her, he's like, okay, I want you to do this thing with the resistance band, and then she looks at him dead ass.
No resistance.
Then she looks at him dead ass and goes, no.
No.
And I went, wow, look at the fucking balls on this bitch. She just like straight out the gate, nope. And I was like, damn if I could say no. Because every time they do it, I'm just like a little kid. I'm like, okay, how many? How many? Oh, okay. I gotta do 30? I don't like 30, but I'll do it. It's okay.
You mean 3?
Yeah.
No, give me 3.
3 sets of 10. So then
10 cents of 3.
I know, 10 sets of 3. That's an excellent way to look at it, though. Be like, I want 10 sets of 3. Be like, oh, I like this.
Fudge.
You lost control.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. So she says no, and he's like appalled, right? And I'm still over there doing my shit. I'm like, she said no. I didn't know we could refuse. So, fuck, and then he's like, okay. And then he says, well, what would you like to do? And she's, yeah, I know, that's essentially what she said. She was like, well, you know, I'm in a lot of pain and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, bitch, shut up. So she's like, so then she goes, well, this leg is fine, but this leg is really bothering me. And so he's like, okay, but how do you expect it to get better if you don't do the exercises that I'm telling you to do? And I'm like, that's spot on, right? And I'm just sitting there, I'm doing my shit, but I'm listening to it because they're right next to me, so I can't not listen. So she's like giving him hell, and then he's like, have you talked to your doctor? And then she goes, yeah. My doctor said something about cortisone injections. And she goes, I don't want to do that. They're putting poison in your body. She's like, over time, that's just going to do a lot of damage and blah, blah, blah. And he's like, really? You think that? And then he goes, where did you read that? And he's like, how do you know this? And she goes, well, I read it on the internet. And
Gotta be true.
And Tara.
Sarah?
That's me. No, with a T. With a T. Tara heard, I read it on the internet, and I start laughing. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, I have my mouth covered. I am laughing so hard, and I'm trying to do it quietly, and it's, you know, it's like when you're like in church or class or something, and you can't laugh, but like you need to.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my god, like suppressed laughter is the hardest to like lower. And he eyeballs me, and we make eye contact, and he's like, don't.
No.
Because he wanted to laugh too. And then he's like, okay, well, can you do this exercise for me? So she's like, fine. So she walks across the room and go do that exercise, and he comes over to me and he goes, don't do that. And I was like, but she's an idiot. And he goes, oh, I know. And I was like, what the fuck? And then, so I'm just like, you know, my doctor yelled at me about that because I have a medical condition, and I used to Google it, and it just, I would be just, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. And he'd be like, that's not true for the type that you have. And he's just like, you can't Google your symptoms because you're always going to die. He's like, every time you Google what's like, he's like, it's always gonna like, you're at death's door. He's like, that's not, no. He's like, come to me. He's like, call my office. Yeah, he's literally like, call my office with any questions. So I'm telling the guy's name, we'll say it's T. So I'm telling Tom, we'll call him Tom. So I'm telling Tom all this. Now it's a tongue twister because I can't say shit. And he's like, no, I understand. And he's like, you shouldn't do that. And he's like, I don't know what her problem is. And I was like, she just wants to not have knee pain, but she doesn't want to do anything about it. And he's like, exactly. He's like, why bother? I was like, let me tell you something, Tom. I would take a needle in my back to stop the pain that I have. And he goes, would you really? And I said, in a second. I was like, I have trouble, like, brushing my teeth. I was like, I have to sit sometimes. It hurts so much. I was like, I would take a needle for 3 days of being pain-free. And I hate needles. And he goes, I understand. And he's like, don't you worry, we're going to get you there. And I'm like, all right, don't bullshit me, though.
You mentioned earlier that it was asked of the physician or whoever.
Physical therapist, yeah.
Yep. On how to fix it.
Yeah.
Just next time that comes up, just say use the Miyagi method.
That's going to be the still. Oh, yeah. Well, I try heat, I try ice. Nothing works on my back. I don't know about this bitch's knee, what she's got going on.
Maybe Miyagi method work.
Maybe. Who's to say? Who's to say? Sometimes if you just believe something's going to work, it'll work. You know? You have that mental, like, this is working.
Keeping
You know?
the faith.
Exactly. I'm keeping the faith. It's just... So I was...
Billy Joe.
I was, like, cracking over this chick the whole time I was there. And then... So my evaluation did not go as I wanted it to. And I know you're going to have a dirty joke because I had a dirty joke about it. But my bend radius has improved. Make of that what you will. Yeah, he's like, oh, you can bend forward more. He's like, you're doing better. And I'm like, yeah? Is that the only improvement? I can pick up stuff off the floor now? That's not going to help me. I just got my husband doing shit. Oh, so...
Don't heal me too quick.
Yeah, I know. So he's like, well, this is better. And then he goes, you still got to come like twice a week. So I'm like, man.
Now I got the joke.
Now you got the joke. Yeah.
Oh.
I don't have that kind of time.
You should release more than that.
Yeah, well, I'm busy, Sean. So I was a little meh about it. And I said, well, what can I do? He's like, and he was like kind of apologetic about it. He's like, I'm sorry, but I think for now you should still be twice a week. And I was like, hey, you know, I want to be able to walk properly and, you know,
as
not...
Marty McFly says, whatever you say, Doc.
Yeah, exactly.
You're the
I'm
doc,
just like,
Doc.
Just like, whatever. Oh, we had somebody, yes. This is like, it was so busy at my work today, but we had somebody, like, quit. Now,
They're too legit.
yeah. And it was weird because it was like they were there 1 minute and then the next they were gone. I was like, oh, shit.
You mean at the work? Fuck this, I'm out.
Oh, yeah. So I got double the work. That was terrific.
Nice.
I asked, I was like, are we going to, because we already lost somebody like 2 months ago and that person hasn't been replaced. And now this person's gone. So I was like, are they going to hire like at least one person to take up the 2 people? Or am I like it? I mean,
You're about to be it.
I don't mind the job security. It's just that, like...
They're about to put you in a position that you can't even call out.
That's exact. I was telling Jay about that.
That's how it seems.
I was like, I'm the only one there on Fridays now. I'm the only one there.
And you just had negotiations on your time.
I know. No, I said that. I walked up to my supervisor and I'm like, because okay, here's the thing. Not a lot of people like their job. It's a universal thing. I'm not saying that I hate my job. It's just that, you know.
I like the paychecks, but otherwise.
Being someplace else, it's good too.
Change the scenery. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I haven't had like a vacation over a year, so I think I'm just like burned. But anyway, so because I have to take the particular highway that all the people who have to go to Cape Cod take, I complained and I said, well,
sons of bitches!
Yeah, I was like, it's too much traffic. I mean, and I hate to sound like a whiny bitch, but I don't want to be like an hour and a half trying to get home on a Friday night. And my boss was like, chill about it. And she's like, all right, cool. You can skip your lunch and leave at 3. And I was like, yes, because I don't eat my lunch anyway. It's a wasted hour and 15 minutes for me. So I walked over to my supervisor and I said, what's going to happen at 3? And she goes, what do you mean? And I said, my new hours, can I still leave? And she goes, yeah, there's just not going to be anybody here. And I went, okay. I may leave.
Well then.
Excellent. As long as I may leave. So, I mean, and I'm trying to like segue, do a smooth segue, because sometimes like you're at work and it's like what else can I do, and it's like you can't really. I don't think like looking at your phone while you're at your work job is like a good thing. The girl who left today, by the way. Yesterday, she was on a personal call for about 2 hours. And I was just like, really? Because if I even look at my phone, I feel like my boss is like, what are you doing?
Like on Breakfast Club. Hey, what's going on back there?
Exactly. Hugga bugga.
I just watched that last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Sweet. Did you have the anniversary version?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, do you have the new release anniversary version?
30th?
I don't know. They released a new anniversary version. It's supposed to have a ton of extra shit.
This one does.
Does it? Does it have all the deleted scenes and stuff?
I'll have to check.
Oh. Well, that
It was my copy of someone else's.
Oh, okay.
Same
All
one
right.
I have, but I forget it.
All right. It was like a year or so ago they re-released it.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
And
30th.
yeah, and it's got all these bonus stuff on it.
One's like a 6-part documentary
Oh, Lord.
like interview type thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say like half the cast.
Oh. Well, the
Well,
half
most
that's
of
still
them.
alive?
Are they all?
Well, except for Gleason.
Yeah.
The guy who played the principal. He's dead. Paul Gleason? I think that's his name.
Yep.
I win.
Always play a dick.
Yeah, in everything he's in. So, if you are at work and you would like to waste time, what would be the best way to do it, Sean? This is the best segue I could come up with.
Well, let's read this and find out some suggestions, shall we? Ways to look busy at work. Yeah, I spelled busy wrong when I did this. Buys.
Ways to buy shit at work? You just go to the vending machine and...
Yep, that's what I did with this today.
Oh, did you?
It's only $1.
Nice.
So I go in the store and spend like $1.90. First one, open an already finished spreadsheet and just continue to change the color of the cells.
I had the job that I had previously with this. We had to keep like an itemized list of everything that we did in our day, and I would literally just go in and recolor the cells and shit like that and make it purty.
Purdy.
Yeah, make it purty. I'm fancy like that.
Always be carrying something. Find something heavy and walk in circles. Nobody will ever accuse you of slacking off. Not even Mr. Strickland.
I find if you walk around with a paper
Yeah, just a couple of these.
and just like you're walking toward a copier or away from a copier, people are like, oh, you got copies.
Always doing stuff.
Yeah.
Always look annoyed when staring at your computer.
Is
I'm
there
sure
any
you-
other way to look?
I was going to say, it's probably you all day.
Yeah, well, I'm annoyed because people ask me the same questions all day, and I have to try different ways to answer their stupid questions so that it brings variety into my life.
This person says, I bring 2 sets of car keys to work. I leave one on my desk when I leave for lunch or go for coffee. People automatically assume I'm still at work, and voila, extra long breaks.
Nice.
I do this with jackets. One stays draped over the back of my chair long after I left for the day.
Oh, Brian must be working late. His jacket is still there.
You must be way behind.
Mm.
I used to work with twins. They were quite similar, but not identical. It took me years to catch on, but most days one would arrange the other's desks, so it looks like she was there. The non-arranger was taking coffee smoke breaks or running errands.
Nice. Pick me up a coffee and a donut while you're out. Jesus. Why have a twin if they can't bring you gifts?
I thought something like that was going to be, they switch out like each
Yeah,
day.
I thought that's where you're going with that
Or
too.
one works half day, one works the other half.
Yeah. Punch out for me.
That's another good one right there for you if you got a twin brother or sister. Food is another good one. If you have a half-eaten sandwich on your desk, most people think that you only stepped out for a minute. Okay, that's it. If you have a second monitor, take a load of semi-related screenshots of actual work, save them to a folder, then set your Windows background to change every so often with pictures from this folder.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Ooh.
Well, we don't play that.
Mm.
Bug. As a mechanic, I just stand under the car with a flashlight pointing at random stuff.
Look at Axel. Look.
Ball bearings.
It's always the ball bearings, boys.
Look at those balls.
Jesus.
Here's another one. As a mechanic, I prefer to just open a drawer on my toolbox, stare into it, poking at something occasionally.
It's a wrench. It's a wrench. It's a wrench.
If you want to get up and move around, chat or whatever, carry some kind of file with you. Make it look like you are discussing what is in the file.
Yeah, but that means you need another person to be involved in your life.
Plan.
Yeah. I'm sure you can find another person who wants to slack off for a few minutes in your office.
There's got to be another one.
Yeah.
I work in an office and manage 9 men/women. My office is entirely windows, which look out to my coworkers in the cubicles. Whenever I think I've been on Reddit for too long and have been looking busy, I answer a fake call and pace my office looking annoyed. When I finally get off, no one bothers me because they assume the boss is angry, and I get to browse Reddit for a while longer.
Nice. Sweet deal.
Ways I look busy at my past jobs and my current one. McDonald's. Get a rag and wipe something.
First of all, you should be doing that anyway.
Yeah. I had my one spot I scrubbed on the metal counter in front of the coffee pots and behind my register. If I had stayed, it would likely be a mirror finish now.
Oh my gosh.
TJ Maxx. Touch the clothes and pretty much anyway. I shopped my entire department almost every day I worked. After you're done shopping, you can rip the tags off the shit and make new ones at the front desk.
Ooh, I thought that was going to go to stealing or something.
This one scores brownie points with the managers too. Hospital. I'm not changing this. This is how it is. Hospital. Fucking nothing. I'm always busy. So she got the slack off on the other two, and now he or she is always busy.
Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Work in programming, wander around and do nothing. If anyone asks, just say your shit is complaining. Yeah, do this until you get a promotion, then carry a clipboard and look frustrated. Get another promotion with its own office, stocked with everything you need, and lock the door. Now you no longer have to wear pants at work.
Nice!
I misplaced my pants.
You'll have to speak up. I'm not wearing pants.
Everybody put up your pants.
We can
Shit,
dance
I forgot
if
my
we
pants.
want
It also helps if you know how to program macros and Excel formulas when no one else around you. What no one else around you does. It's nice to be at 400% of your quarters, but still be able to do a week's worth of work in 2 hours because you automated everything your job entails.
Job security.
During meetings or when someone's talking to me and I don't want to / don't care to listen, I stroke my beard. I hate him already. It makes me look like I'm considering what they're saying or really thinking about it. In reality, I'm just tickling my fingers and playing with my beard.
Tickling my fingers! I'm caressing my chin. Jeez.
I work in a retail office in New York. I spend hours browsing in real estate listings in other parts of the country and the world. I always look busy, but never am. This $12 million Malibu beach house is pretty awesome. Nope, that bathroom is terrible. Next.
If you have Wait a minute. If you have $12 million to spend on a Malibu beach house, you have the money to redo the bathroom. Thank you. Next.
Oh, look at this cute little house in Australia. Seems close to everything. I could live there. Nah. That hill is too steep for me to want to climb it every day and back and forth to the store or bus stop.
That's why you get a car. Jesus. First of all, you should have a car if you live in Australia because animals and bugs. They have some of the deadliest creatures in the world in Australia. Prove me wrong.
And Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah, he's probably dead. I'm
That's
serious.
Not a knife. That's a knife.
Crocodiles are assholes.
They make good luggage.
Hungry hippos. Hungry
Fun
hippos.
game.
Yeah.
Working weekends and nights in a call center, I am always watching Netflix when the manager leaves. We also put hockey games and football ones on the empty computers.
Nice.
I chew on pens and glare at my screen all day. I also click a lot when people are around and keep a bunch of papers on your desk, even if all your work is on computer. A cluttered desk makes you look busy.
No, I think a cluttered desk makes you look like a slob.
Makes you look like you're behind.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you need to stay late and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, shit.
If I work late, you work late.
And if you don't work late, I can't work late. Oh my God! Quick pause on this. I have to tell you this story because
Pause.
you just triggered my memory because with the
That was from the movie Scrooge.
with the Scrooge quote, you triggered it, right? Last night, Jay was snoring really badly, and I had been trying to fall asleep for an hour and a half. Right? You remember that scene in Scrooge when he's trying to talk on the phone to the girl Claire. And the guys are working in the background. And he goes, "Will you stop the goddamn hammering, please?" Substitute hammering for snoring. And that is how I said it last night. And I shook him. And he woke up and he goes, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa." And I was like, "You were snoring." And then he goes, "Was I?" Here's the thing. I tell him all the time. He wakes up and he's like, "I didn't sleep at all." And I'm like, "You were snoring all night. How did you not sleep at all?" Like, seriously. I'm not trying. Listen, I don't want people to think I'm an asshole, right? Because here's the deal. I need quiet to sleep, right? I'm not one of those people who, like, my mom can fall asleep to the TV and kind of needs noise to fall asleep. I am the opposite. I need silence.
I prefer it.
Well,
I do fall asleep watching stuff.
I can't fall asleep. My brain is too, like, something's on and you need to pay attention to this.
I can still hear when I have on.
Yeah?
After I doze off.
I can't. So...
I hate it.
He's like, "I hate it. It sucks." So it's like, I need silence. Now, he has sleep apnea, and he used to be really bad. And I actually would, like... No, I'm serious. It used to be really bad, because he would choke in his sleep and stop breathing and stuff. Like, that's how bad it was.
I'm just thinking of that line from Scrooge again.
Oh, yeah. So, I used to, like, not be able to sleep just so that I could make sure he was still breathing. It's like, I sacrificed my own sleep so that my husband could breathe. And exactly, you can applaud me. But don't hit me.
I'm actually trying to get a little bug that's flying around here. It's annoying.
So, he got on the CPAP machine and it's been great, except these past few months, he's been snoring again. And I asked my doctor, I was like, "Is this normal?" And he's like, "Yeah, you can snore on the CPAP thing as long as he's not choking. It's fine." And I'm like, "But it's not fine for me." I'm like, how? I just hit my limit after trying to fall asleep for an hour and a half to him snoring. I was like, "Will you stop the goddamn snoring, please?" And on the please, I shook him. Yes.
Like on an airplane.
It's gonna be all right. Yeah, it was like I was.
Doctor, you want it up front.
I got it. Yeah. So I woke him up, and then he fell back asleep. But he was like, just like breathing light, like Vader breathing. It's like,
Damn it!
yeah, it was like Vader breathing, like. So, do not spit that. You're pointed in my direction. But I was able to fall asleep to that, so it was better. That was much, much better.
I am your father. No!
Better not be.
That's impossible!
Well, this marriage is over. Yeah. It just, I thought of that when you said the Scrooge thing. And I was like, oh, I gotta tell this story before I forget.
That was a good one.
Oh, I knew you'd enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody can relate. Yes.
You have your own story like that, let us know.
You can write us at #JustSayingPodcast@gmail.com.
Or hit us up on Facebook. Leave a message.
You can do that also. However you want to do it. You choose your own path. It's like those choose your own adventure books.
There you go.
You want to do it to Facebook? Go to page 52.
As a truck mechanic, lay on your creeper
Oh, those creeper things, those little.
under a truck and occasionally smack a wrench on the frame, following by curse words.
Fucking hell!
Because cursing works very well too.
I bet it does.
Alright. I put this one in bold because I was laughing about this the other day.
Yeah.
So
I'm ready.
it's gonna be like fresh again, like I'm reading for the first time.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
I work at a bar that stores a lot of stuff in the basement. Most of my coworkers think it's dark and gross and express sympathy towards me for having to go down there to get anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's well lit and pretty clean. Usually all I have to do is grab some bar napkins or drinking straws that weigh almost nothing. Because they think I'm crawling around in the dark and fighting off huge spiders, they assume it takes me 15 to 20 minutes or so to get this job done. It takes less than 5 minutes. I spend the rest of the time smoking weed and thumbling through a box of old Playboys.
Oh, ew.
I usually get a pat on the back when I come up.
Well, hopefully that's all that's getting patted. You're pink. Just saying.
How do you not smell like weed when you go back to work?
Exactly.
Yeah, this is part of that one. Well, the bar allows smoking, plus half the staff and regulars smell like weed all the time anyway.
Oh, so they'll just be like, it's Wednesday. It's fine.
Hump day! Oh. If your work has meeting rooms, book a meeting room with a fellow employee and overbook it by 30 to 60 minutes.
Nice.
Do 10 minutes. This is how it is. Do 10 minutes of productive shit, then dick around for the remainder of the time.
We read Playboys and smoke weed and dig around.
Smoke weed every day. This person put this one in steps.
Okay.
Step 1. Have a semi-large stack of documents next to the computer and change which one is on top periodically. Step 2. Have a spreadsheet or other busy-looking work-related window screens open. Step 3. Open your procrastinating website of choice on part of the screen. Step 4. Have a look at that. Have a look at that makes it look like you're deep in thought.
Mm-hmm.
Step 5. Always have an answer to the question. What are you working on? prepared. The more vague, the better. What are you working on? Oh, damn. Oh, that damn spreadsheet for the Smith account. What are you up to? I don't get that one, but well.
What are you up to?
Next, I work 13 hours a day, so I need a break every now and then. Sometimes I go to the toilet and just sit there.
I've done that a few times.
I sat on the toilet for a solid 15 minutes before, just sitting and staring at the wall and letting out a continuous trickle of pee.
Trickle of pee! Listen, there is a department next door to mine, and it's not my department, it's somebody else's department. And sometimes those people, they have like a very laid back boss. Like their boss does not give a shit what they do as long as like at the end of the day the work is done. Right? I like bosses like that, by the way. And so exactly. So sometimes they get like gabbing. And I know like Game of Thrones just ended, but when it was in full swing, they were all about Game of Thrones, and they would sit there and and I don't watch Game of Thrones. I've never seen a single episode.
Neither
Despite my nephew trying to get me to watch it, I don't know if it's for me. But one day they were just going on and on and on, and I just went,
to the break of dawn.
yes, and I just went, I want 5 minutes apiece. So I went to the bathroom. And I sat there for 5 minutes. And it was beautiful because nobody was talking about Game of Thrones in the bathroom. Because I was by myself. And I'm not talking about it. Oh, and one more bathroom related thing. This is so funny. Don't drink because you'll laugh. I went in to go to the bathroom. Did what I had to do. I went to go wash my hands and the soap dispenser was empty. And I went, oh, come on. Really? But I was like, okay, well, I'm at least going to wet my hands and then hit them with some hand sanitizer when I get out of here. So I was rubbing my hands underneath the water. And then it's all that motion sensor shit, right? I fucking hate that. So I did the motion sensor for the paper towel. As I rip the paper towel from the thing.
Is it this one?
Yeah, it's one of
Or
those.
is it
No, it's underneath. You have to like put your hand underneath and then the towel. I know you gotta put your hand underneath and then the paper towel comes down. So I did that. So the paper towel comes down. As I rip the paper towel to grab it to dry my hands, the fucking cover of the soap dispenser drops off, slams onto the counter, and I scream. Exactly. I let out a yell. I was like, ah! Like, I can't replicate it because it was a scared scream. It's like, ah! Like, I jumped back. And I was like, God damn it. Can I just have 1 week?
Kiss myself.
Yeah, I was like, can I just have 1 week where nothing weird happens in the bathroom?
No.
Like, really?
No, not you.
It's not the place I want to have problems.
Oh, it tends to be.
Thought I locked myself in one time. I was like, man, this is embarrassing. Every time I go in there, that's how you kill time at work. Lock yourself in the bathroom. Then just be like, help me, I'm stuck.
Stuck?
Yeah. Just be like, well, it unlocks from your side. No, it's stuck. Call maintenance, because maintenance is always...
Let us in, let us out, let us out.
Call maintenance, because maintenance is always an hour and a half. You're like,
I'll wait.
Yeah, I know. I'll wait. I'm in a perfect room. So, oh my goodness. All right. You only got a couple more.
Yep. What I'll do is I'll sit down somewhere and take one of my work boots off. Whenever someone walks by, I bang the bottom of it and make it look like I was just getting a stone out or something. Works like a charm.
That's weird.
Next, hide out in the bathroom.
Ah!
This is one of my favorites. Nothing better than pooping on the clock.
I didn't say you had to poop.
Also, if you're on a construction site, just walk into a room and look at the ceiling like you're looking at HVAC or something. You look busy, I guess.
First of all, if you're on a construction site, your bathroom is a porta potty.
Yes.
Those are not fun. And you do not want to hang out in porta potties. Only special people. The special kind of person does that. You don't want to be that person.
I saved this one for last.
Hmm.
I don't even bother trying to look busy anymore. It's only a matter of time before they're on to me.
Well, I mean, in theory, I could just be like, well, I'm probably going to get laid off after this year, so you'll get out of me what you get out of me, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. Check out the Full Audio Podcast on iTunes, SoundCloud,
Stitcher.
and Google Play.
Playtime.
I'm going to shut up. I can't hear. I'm going to shut up now, Sean.
What?
I know. I'm going to shut up now. Sean's got something to tell you. Scarecrow, I'll miss you most of all. Woo. I got it all out. And I didn't spill my drink.
Have a good everything.